everyone, it's Tracy and welcome back to my channel. And I wanted to go over the January 2018 my monthly share. I had several projects that I put together. I had done a total of 34 projects and it included tags 12 by 12, 8.5 by 11, 6 by 8, which is new for me. So let's go ahead and get started and kind of let you see what I did. There are some videos of some of them, and I will tell you the ones that there are. Feel free to ask questions if you'd like me to show you a technique that maybe I don't have a video for. I will be glad to show again. All right, so many of you know that I am part of the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and every month we do have a crop. And this past month, for the month of December, there were, I don't know, there was, I don't know what, 30 challenges or something. It always seems to be that there's a challenge on tags. So the challenge for the tags were, you had to use yellow, you had to use a punch, you had to use sequins, and what was the, oh, you must have had to use something, a chipboard or some sort of embellishment. So I had used the yellow. I'm pretty sure that this is, oh goodness, this is probably Shimmer's product. Let me see if I can pull the color. No yoking. So this is no yoking. It is a colorings. And just some scraps that I had. And I used Spiegel Mom scraps, sequins, which I absolutely love. And it's probably a mix of the sequins. I'm going to try to get better to remember which sequin collection it comes from, because I'm getting to have quite a collection here, and so I want to make sure that I am using and telling you guys the right names. Alright, and same with this one. The punch for this one is the circle, where the punch on this one are the, oops, you know, are these leaves, I guess. Alright, and then I made these tags. Now there is a video for these. This is mixed media. I decided to do a bunch of mixed media, which is a brand new medium for me. I usually don't do it, so I'll just go through these very quickly. What I had done, like this one in particular, this was a packaging from the Snow and Cocoa, one of the embellishments that we got, and I really like the striped paper on it. And I didn't use any gesso on this one. I'm so sorry, I had to step away for just a moment. Then I went through my stash and I had, you know, gone through some things and just added some embellishments to the top. This one, let me see if I can get a little closer so you can actually see. These are alphabet stickers, and it was like some leftovers, and there's no words. It's not trying to make a word or anything, just trying to use it all up. And then on top of it I had used like a medium, oh goodness, now I forget what it's called. It's called Distress Collage Medium, and it comes in a matte finish. So that was that one. And let's see, I think I got these from the Jelly Bean Soup, Healthy Soup kit. These are just little pieces I had left over. And these are the three colors that I had at the time, and I had used the Dilution paints. If you watch the video, I tell you what the name of the colors are that I used. And the stencils. And here's some more using some stuff from my stash, which is kind of a goal for all of us. I think all of us, those of us that have been scrapping for a while, that has a large stash that we need to get through, because we just saw what happened at Creativation. We saw all the new stuff that will certainly want to be used, but I'm sure will end up being added to our stash eventually. So we need to try to use up what we can. And I love this butterfly, and I do not remember where this is from. I really, really like that. And I've had this cork butterfly for a long time. And I know the cups came from Jelly Bean Soup. And this tag came from Target. And I used the white gesso on it. And here at the bottom, this is like the negative space of the, stickers. I think those are even Civil Story stickers. All right, so those are all my tags. There's a total of 12. And then here's my 6x8. I'm going to pull the rest of these aside. Whoops. So sorry. Once again, I had a phone call that I had to get. All right, so this is the 6x8, and what this is for my girlfriend. That I am making an album for her, and hopefully I can get enough pages in there, and I'm sure I will, for her birthday, which is in May. And these first several pages are when we went to the state fair. We went there, I think it was October that we went, and I had done a background, and I actually do have a video that is going to go up, but it won't be until after this video is done. So you'll be able to see all the details in this. And this is using the Maggie Holmes Carousel collection. And this is using the same collection and still doing watercolor background. And I am using, I think this is this watercolor paper? Yeah, this is watercolor paper. Yeah. So there is that. And I love these stars. Oh my gosh, of course, being in Texas and having big gold stars. All right, and here's my friend. And this is the Texas Star, which is the name of the roller, oh my gosh, the Ferris wheel. I've never been on it, and I really wanted to go, and she was so sweet that she went with me. And then there's a few pages about the food, because of course the fair is about the food. And this is, it was really yummy. It was Pinot Noir popcorn, and we each got a bag, and it really was delicious. It's kind of sweet, and it wasn't like it didn't taste like alcohol, but you could taste like wine taste. Anyway, so then this is also us. That is a selfie, which I think, I never really paid attention to selfies before, but when you've got things that are, written on your shirt or the background, it's all backwards. And, that kind of bothers me, but that's just part of the selfie. So I have to like get over it. Now this fringe, let's see, I got that in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. In fact, I got all this paper from that Kit Club for the month of December, and this was just something from the paper pad, and I'm sure it's crepe paper. I don't even know which collection it is, but I had distressed the back, used a doily that I got from the kit. This is from my stash. This is from the Carousel collection. This is from the Carousel collection. All right, and then this is some more food that we got. The papers are all from the Carousel collection. I love this. This is pretty fun. I want to say this was a chipboard, but it was too thick. I didn't want it to be too thick. So I peeled off the thickness, and this is really rather thin. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can show you exactly how thin it is. See how thin that really is? Yeah, I like that much better. Anyway, so this is a picture of a tamale donut, and we were wanting to find the ones that won awards. Yeah, we didn't like this one. We didn't like that one too much. And this was the favorite food that we ate. This, I don't know where this came from, but it did come in my Kit Club, and it was like thin paper, but they were like long strips. And I really enjoyed using that, adding some glitter. This came from my stash. But let me tell you about the photo. This is a funnel cake bacon queso burger. This was the best. Oh my goodness, it was so delicious, and we shared it. Yeah, it had funnel cake was like the bun, and then there was bacon inside and queso, and it was a burger. Oh my God, it was so delicious. It was very high in fat, but it was worth it. It was really good. All right, enough about that. And this is the last of the 6x8. This is a chipboard. This is a card that came in the ephemera. This came in my kit club, and this did too. These are like little like post-it notes kind of thingies, and I've never seen them, or maybe I haven't seen Betty use them. So I took off, I don't know, 2 or 3 at a time to make them kind of thick, and I peeled them off and then I glued it on. And then I know that this button came from the ephemera from the Carousel Club. Carousel Club. Oh, the Carousel kit or the collection. And even these stickers, there's one that says happy little moments, oh happy day, on top of the world. This is a photo. It was over in the Chevrolet house that they had an opportunity for you to take a selfie, except this one, it's not really a selfie because see how the lettering on her shirt isn't backwards, but it's, you know, a big text, which he's just humongous. And this is the Ferris wheel that we had gone on earlier that day. All right, so that is it for the 6x8. It's a different size for me. It's a little bit of a challenge, but I'm gonna make it work because my friend is worth it. And then I have 2 8x10s. I'm doing my Paris album in 8x10. I have to say 2017 I was really trying to step out of my comfort zone of the 12x12s. This is normally what I do. I really like this. This is from, I think this is from the 6x8 pad from the Carousel collection, and I got this in my Secret Not Secret Kit Club. This I had in my stash, and then the stickers came from my kit. Not sure where I got that. That very well could be in the collection. And then the sequins, of course, are from Spiegel Mom Scraps, as well as the sequins in the 6x8. And this video will be coming up probably tomorrow. I'm working on it right now. Anyway, the page is done. And this is using Bohemian Dreams, which actually was the click kit for January. And this photo is, of course, of us in Paris. It was the only day that it rained. And I wanted to capture or remember this moment because we knew that the possibility of it raining there was good. So we took our own ponchos. And yeah, we're the only ones that with them. So the local people would look at us like we were weird, but you know, so my wording or my journaling, it only rained one day while in Paris. We brought our own rain ponchos. The locals gave us looks. Yes, we're weird, but dry. We didn't allow the rain to dampen our spirits. So I love the flare. I'm trying to get better about using my embellishments because they seem to pile up, and I wanted to use as much as I could, and this is all the vellum. So I am so happy I got this done. So be looking for this video, and let's go to the 12x12. All right, so here we go. So this was from my Secret Not Secret Kit Club. This is from, this background paper anyway, is from Paige Evans. And most people, and what I did, I have had this paper before. I cut it up into the different colors, but you know what? I thought this time I am going to use it as a background. I'm so glad I did. I love the way it turned out. I had used this white as a you know, to kind of break up the color. And there is a video for this, so if you want to see more detail, you be sure to go back and look at that. The sequins are from Spiegel Mom Scraps. I'm so sorry, Jody. I will get it right. And this is pretty fun. These little resin flowers. Let me show you. They are so cute. All right, so there's that one. And though I don't think that there is a video for this one, I've had this paper for years, 10, 12 years, I bet. And this is I wanted to make sure that I had a page about my daughter being adopted. I did talk somewhat in her album about her being adopted. Our oldest daughter is, and then the other two I actually gave birth to. So I love the way that this turned out. I don't remember the name of the collections. I think I just pulled things out of my my stash in the colors that I was looking for, and but I love the way that it turned out. And then, oh my gosh, my eyes almost popped whenever I pulled this out. This is from Bohemian Dreams, and it is very purple. It is. Black accents. Looks good. I love the way that it looks. There is a video on this. I used purple mainly because my daughter's hair is purple, and I wanted to, you know, kind of play off of that. And she went to go see this band, and I had to ask her how to pronounce that. And maybe you guys know how to pronounce that, but she says she pronounced this Paris. The A is upside down. I said, okay then. So that was that one. And there is not a video for this one, but this was a challenge. So I joined the Rediscovering Your Stash number 3, and it was a way for you to use up your stash. So a lot of these are using up my stash, and of course whatever new kits that I might have. So the challenge of this one is to, oh goodness, I want to say it was to use up chipboard. And so I did use chipboard. I colored them with the Heidi Swapp Color Shine in the navy. And of course all the teacups, I had cut them out. Some of them are chipboard, some of them, this is a puffy sticker here. Some of them are, I think there's one or two that might be a sticker. Anyway, doesn't matter. There's a bunch of cups from the Turn the Page from Paige Evans, and I believe that the papers are also from that as well. This I got in my Secret Not Secret Kit Club. I love these stars. I wish I could have more of these, but I know there's more stuff coming, more good stuff coming. I don't want to hoard anything. I want to use it up. So I did use a lot of the chipboard. It's hard to see because it's you know, the navy color. And of course the sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps. And this was using up stash. I didn't have much left of this red, white, and blue. I'm pretty sure it was Simple Stories. I love the colors in it. I absolutely love it. And I think I used 98% of what I had. So I know that I had saved some things that I had used from last summer. I put it into a baggie, I pulled it out, and I just went to town. I had a lot of these triangles already cut, so I tried to use all those up. I have this frame that I know that I cut. The silver stars were a punch. The silver stars here were from my Christmas kit that I got. And then I don't know if you can see these silver stars here. They're metal. Let me see if I don't know if you can see it. There, you see the little silver star in there? It's metal, and I just glued that down. I just love the way that this turned out. I don't know where the white with the red star background paper came from, but it was just a beautiful backdrop to put this in. And I want to say this was a sketch, but I'm not sure of that either. I love sketches. If you know anything about me, I do like sketches. I'm going to try to get better about when I do a video that I will show the sketch that I'm using. And FYI, I will be starting a collaboration with another YouTuber in the month of February doing sketches, so be looking for that. That'll be fun. Alright, so this is from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club Crop, and it was using a sketch, and Rumble. I'm so sorry. Is it Rhonda? No, that's not it. I'm so sorry. I forgot your first name, but she had made this sketch and I loved it. I love this sketch. And the papers is, you know, from Turn the Page by Paige Evans. And once again, trying to use as much embellishment as I can. The only thing that's not is this A Day in the Life. And that is from a print file that I got from Paper Issues. And I've had it in my stash for a bit. I had done some gold splatters and of course sequins from, you got it, Spiegel Mom Scraps. Okay. This is from the crop as well. And I think it was where you had to use the same shape several times throughout your page. And of course I did the squares. And this is all from the Carousel collection. Except for this. This came in my kit and I'm not quite sure where this came from. It seems like I've seen it, but I don't think I've owned it before. Alright, which is fine. I used... there is not a video for this one. I'm pretty sure there's not. This banner is chipboard. This banner is those little stickers that I got, you know, like Post-it notes. That's what these are. So I thought that made a pretty nice little banner. And then more sequins. This challenge in the crop had to do with using acrylic paint, and Beth Solis challenged us to do that, so I did. I'm not a mixed media person. I'm certainly not an acrylic paint person, but I went with the colors that I had, and this is what I came up with. This is my youngest daughter, and she may not look like me at that age, but there'll be pictures of her, you'll see her and you're like, oh my gosh, she looks just like you. So she's a chip off the old block, and I call her Munchkin, but she's also my mini me. She looks just like me. And I just used this is just stuff that I had in my stash. It is so nice to use that up. So nice. This too also came from my stash. And I don't think that this was a challenge per se, but I wanted to do something. Oh, I'm missing an O. Let me see. I will have to find it. So I went through all of my letters and I was trying to find colors that kind of matched this very old photo of me from 1987, from 30 years ago. But we went canoeing down the Guadalupe River, and I had chosen different textures, different fonts, I don't know, I just love the way that this turned out. It looks even better when there's an O right there. Alright, and then this one is using, I watercolored the back. This has gesso, or what did I call this? Absorbent ground. I put absorbent ground on it, and then I used a green for the watercolor, and I stamped. It's pistachio is what it is. So it's a distressed ink, and I just painted it that color, and then I also stamped it in this this beautiful stamp, and it was the very first time I've used it, and I can't remember where I got it. Now this cut file I received in my kit for the month of November, I believe, but I never used it, and I think the reason why I didn't use it is because it filled out the whole page. But I ended up trimming it and kind of, making it more streamlined, more for me, and I love it. And this is my gang. It says Happy Us, and I used, I think everything except for this came from the Carousel collection. Alright, there is a video for this one. It is a picture of my mother from, let's see, I have the year, she's 10, 1948. So this is what, let me do the math here. It's from 70 years ago because my mother's 80 now. This turned out so beautiful. I know that there is a sketch where there are strips of paper down the left side of the page. So all of these are from the Carousel collection. This pink, I believe I got the pink from the cheap paints from Michael's, the watercolors. I want to say that's where it came from. The doily came from my Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and everything else is from the Carousel collection, which I did get in my kit that month. This is a very old picture. Not to worry, there is nothing glued to the picture. Everything is just laying on top. I do have another photo just like this, so you know, don't anyone worry that I've taken this old photo and glued stuff on top of it. I don't think I have any family member that wants to, they don't scrapbook, so I don't think they would miss it or care, but I certainly do. And the beautiful sequins, oh, these are so beautiful. They are from Spiegel Mom Scraps. Oh boy, did we turn the corner here with these bright colors. This was a challenge from Rediscovering Your Stash, and it was an inspiration of an advertisement, and it's where it was real heavy down here, and they were squares, and it went up this direction, and I thought, oh, I could do that for sure. So these, everything, all these squares except for the black is tissue paper, and I used this Distress Collage Medium. That is what I use. So it's like Mod Podge, but this is what I had, and that's what I used to put down the tissue paper. And then I just, first I did that, and then I knew it needed a little something. So when I added the black, I thought perfect. So this photograph is of my middle daughter and her dog, and my dog's name is Peony. And what I had done is some of these, like this came from this was from the summer. The Paige Evans collection from the summer, which I used it almost all up, and I only had a few of these left. You know, like this, I had this, but just because I needed the color, and I'm sorry I can't remember what the collection is, but this is from the Vicki Boutin. It's one of her ephemera packs, as you know, some of these other items, these buttons I've had for a while, but this is from the big large titles that came out with oh my gosh, Dear Lizzie, oh my heavens. So I put gesso, no I didn't have to do gesso. I had used dilution paint on this, and I believe I used the turquoise. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm falling apart over here. So what is it called? Vibrant turquoise. And then to kind of add some highlights, this is a white pen that I had done that. And so that is that one. And then there is this, and there is a video for this. I love wood grain paper. Love, 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 love it. This is Bohemian Dreams by Coco Vanilla. All the embellishments are. This is from Vicki Boutin. This is from the Coco Vanilla, as well as all these. I got everything in this was in my January kit. Yeah, Click Kit. You know, because I'm in the Click Kit Club. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, and the sequins were in there as well. This letters is from Freckle Fawn, and I believe that is it. Thank you for tolerating me today and all my faux pas and interruptions and everything. If you have any questions, please leave them below. If you want me to go over a technique that you saw in this that I kind of breezed over, I'd be more than happy to do another video of, you know, whatever it is, because everything that I've done, I love doing, and I've been scrapbooking for a really long time, like 25 years. So, you know, there's so much to scrapbook, so much to do, and anyway, and if you haven't already subscribed, if you would do so, and if you liked it, if you'll give me a thumbs up, I would so appreciate it. All right, guys, you have a wonderful day and a wonderful month. All right, bye-bye.